Testing 1, 2, 3. What's love got to do with it? Emotion. Hey y'all, it's the Barbers.
It's the Barbers.
We are back for another episode. Hope y'all feeling good out there. So we wanted to talk about a few things that I know the girlies want to know. Possibly. And the guys. No, I'm cracking up, y'all. So me and Troy was talking before we got on camera. And I was like, it's a few questions that I know the girlies want to know, right? Then I asked him, Troy, what questions do the guys want to know? He was like, I got to input some crickets on that part. And when I said, I cracked up, I said, oh, the guys don't want to hear No, we don't want no input from y'all, basically. So I was cracking up. Here we are back for another one.
Yep.
So we're going to jump right into the questions. So Troy, husband, the first question that the girlies want to know is, when did you know that I was going to be your wife?
I think I kind of always knew. I think every man pretty much always know what a woman that they dealing with, that they like. They always know. It's just when. Um, women, y'all more care about, I think, um, big weddings and big rings and things and stuff like that. We just care about, making y'all a woman and marrying you. So that delays the process sometimes once I marry you, because we got to gather all these things to marry you instead of, just marrying you. But I think when you get with somebody and you learn them, and, and y'all doing life together, you pretty much tell yourself, I'm gonna marry this woman. This woman wants to see me succeed. I want to see her succeed like each other, especially once you have a child together, because that's like one of the, not one, that is the greatest gift a woman can give you, to give you a child. So, if you're a real man, and you're around your children and you love your children, yeah, that's a blessing you just can't describe. So, that you want to stick with a woman that'll, do those things for you, have those sacrifices for your own will, as, growing a business with you and want to see you succeed. So I would say, that's it. So it's like it's really not a starting point. We see what we like, and then we want to see what's up here. We lock them from their parents. We see them with their parents. They want to see what's up here. And if your mindset matches, what you want, and then, you're moving in the direction that we're going, then I think then we just keep taking a step further until, it's time to until, we pop the question to you, ask you to marry us.
There you go, girlies. So one thing he did say in the beginning was they really basically know very much early on, but the gathering of things, and I never told Troy I wanted a big wedding. I don't believe I did. So
No, you didn't. But what you gotta understand too, we just learning curves.
mhm.
So what I saw was, you had to gather all these things to marry somebody, and then we got social media, we got TV, and, you see these big elaborate weddings, and unfortunately, for y'all, I don't have that problem. I don't have a partner that, if I don't get her the biggest, largest amount of things, the love is different. So you see people present people rings, and like, I don't want that little ring, or I want to, my wedding need to be in the Bahamas, and I want 3,000 people there, and I want ice sculptures and angels hanging from the ceiling, and like, yo, we getting married, yo. We getting this for, like, we doing this for God. We're not doing this for people. So, but before learning what I knew now, that's what I thought, a man had to do. Like, you got to do all of that. And we had stuff to do. We had businesses around. We ain't got no time to be spending no 30, 40K on no damn wedding. When we got, we got real life bills we got to pay. We're business owners. So revenue comes in, revenue goes right out. Every day we got to buy something. And then don't forget, we also have to buy for our homes. We have to buy for our business in our home. So money's constantly going out, constantly going in. And the last thing I want to do is spend $40,000, $50,000 on, on a wedding. And when we get rich, yeah, we can do the big elaborate wedding that, like, because it'll cost us
It'll
nothing but
be pennies in the bucket.
pennies in the butt, because we learned that
Yeah.
you don't put a bunch of money into a liability. You put a lot of money into an asset, because the asset's going to bring you back money. And that's how all men think. And that's why times why a lot of men don't get married either, because they're like, I'm not burning all that money. I'm trying to come up. You know, so we can live better. You keep wanting to get married and buy all this stupid stuff, and you want to ring the 30,000 so you can show it off to your friends. You know, your friends don't live in a household with you. You know, your friends single, going on single trips with girls by themselves. You know what I mean? So you gotta that's also another thing we look at too. Like ladies, be careful on what you're doing. Because you know, don't be 33, 35, 37, 40 years old when you keep going on girls trips, because all that says to a man is like, damn, ain't no guys taking them on trips. They make us look like that don't nobody else love you, so why should we? And don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, like, damn, you're no, I don't see nobody courting you in the stage in your life, and I don't see nobody trying to lock you down. So, to another man, be like, well, maybe they see something I don't see yet, so they'll prolong the trying to marry you too, because they're trying to see why nobody else took it. It's like if you put 10 bars of gold outside on the curb, and I look out there and I see it, I'm gonna get it. I ain't gonna say, man, I'm gonna wait to see tomorrow. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna get it today, because that's what I want. So we think the same thing. Like, who y'all want this? You look good. Like, what's going on? Now we gotta see if you're crazy, because you might be crazy. Which some men like crazy, so it's cool. Crazy is cool.
Yes. I'm glad y'all getting to see inside of my husband's mind. If you've never been there, now you're going to see a little bit more. Okay. All right. The girlies want to know, what is a submissive wife? Let's do girlfriend. Well, let's, okay, precursor to that question. Do you think there's levels to submission? Is there a level of girlfriend submission versus wife? Or is the lines blurred? Or is it one or the other?
Well, I'm gonna answer that question with a great answer. There shouldn't be no levels to it. It's just like if you're applying for a job, right? The same effort you do when you first start working there, and then you should start as time goes on. No, I wouldn't say as time goes on. First day, you want to be coming out the gate, being spectacular, and that'll get you, elevated to the next level. You don't want to give, half effort and think, oh, like, when we get married, now you're gonna be this great submissive wife. If I gotta do all that to marry you, I'm out, because you really don't like me. Because somebody out here you like that you'll jump over a bridge for, but I'm just not him. So that'll disqualify you quick. Especially if we hear about you doing, something else for another guy. You might have bought a guy a car, let him living in your house, and then you get to meet now. And I'm used to being spoiled, and I want all these trips. You ain't been to Lexington Market yet. You talking about you want to go all these trips? I ain't never seen you go to Lexington Market get a trip chicken box and nothing. I ain't going to Guadalupe. Nah, I'm good.
Oh my God.
I'm sticking with you. I'm trying to trick you.
I cannot. Not Lexington Market. Ooh.
You ask questions.
Okay. Those are my two questions. So, the guys ain't have none. So, when guys is good.
No,
The guys is good.
we're not hard to please, man. It don't take a whole lot. Like I always tell you, they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So I don't know. I might got them backwards. It might be men from Venus and women are from Mars. I don't know. But
You had it right the first time.
okay, we're not the same. Women are women and men are men, and we think differently. That doesn't make the other party bad or insensitive. We just are different. We think different things. Me out here in the world as a man is not how she got to be out in the world as a woman. It's totally different. So, our thought processes are different. So, what you might think, what you might think in a woman's mind that you want me to do might not even come in here because I'm thinking like that, and vice versa. So that's why you have to communicate and with your partner and let them know, like, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I don't like that. Like some men say, I don't like repeating myself. I said it one time, you didn't hear me. I mean, you wasn't listening to me. Like I said, you can hunt, you can hear. So yeah,
And can I jump in on that one?
uh
Because I talk to a lot of women and they say, well, why didn't he do that? Why didn't he know? And just like Troy said, like we think differently, so we act differently. So sometimes I tell them, did you just tell him what you wanted? Like just straight cut. What is it? But a lot of women want men to assume and then, act how we believe they should act in our heads. We got to speak it out and get it out of our heads and get it into their ear so that they know, okay, this is what you want. Cool. Guys are very simple. You just tell them and it's cool. But we keep a lot of stuff in our minds and we just expect this outcome and it's not realistic. It's setting you up for failure, ladies. It really is. Just wanted to just insert that.
Well, the last thing is, if you want to communicate, just like you want somebody to communicate with you soft and easy, make sure you communicate that soft and easy. Don't neck roll when you communicating that, because then it's gonna fall on deaf ears. Like I tell you, men, we drive off of, we want you to be submissive, respectful, and just soft woman. So don't come to me talking about, I wanted you to. It's gonna fall on deaf ears. You did it wrong. And even if it does get done for you, just getting done for the time being because of how you said it. You're just trying to keep the peace. But if you say it in a nice, soft, submissive manner, even like, hey, babe, I was wondering if I wanted to go to such and such and do such and such, or I wanted you to, the trash can for just could you take the trash out? I said, the trash, you didn't take the trash out. Now not respect is that challenge. Now be like, man. So yeah, just like you want to be communicated to in a soft manner.
And I'll say I get both sides of that. Cause I've seen the women who like went off on people like in the neighborhood, and when they go off, stuff happens. Stuff meaning like shit get moving, versus people who are soft and like people can step all over you. So I've seen both sides, but I'll say the side that Troy is saying as a grown person is the best side. And it takes some learning and understanding depending on your upbringing, right? But when you go off the rim, you lose your power. So being soft and being, to me, is being clear minded. I can really hear what you're saying and I can communicate back, and it's no tag and pull. Oh, our child is waking up, y'all. So this is really the end of the video. Mommy, here I come, Mama.
Yep.
This
All
is the
right, y'all.
barber signing out. See y'all next time.